This week on The Shift, I chilled out with Darren van der Merwe, an entrepreneurial young Namibian who's trying to build an empire by chilling ice.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Erica.
Darren.
Nice to meet you, Darren. I'll be your slave for today.
Oh, thank you. So I'm going to take you today through my daily routine 7 days a week.
Cool. Let's check this out.
Okay, first, these are my 3 babies. They produce 300 kilograms of ice every 24 hours. So when all 3 machines are active, they produce about a ton of the gourmet ice cubes. In the beginning, it was just me for at least the first 8 to 9 months. It was just me. I packed, I delivered, I worked all on my own. But then with the rush of business picking up, I had to get someone to help me because I was burning myself to the ground.
Wow, why did you decide to work with ice and decide to start with ice?
The thing is, we're in Namibia. Ice is a huge thing. You don't use ice just for drinks. You use it to keep stuff cold. You use ice to keep stuff fresh. And the thing is in Namibia, and as you can see, I'm very hygienic with my ice. No hands touch my ice, always just gloves. My ice runs through a 9-filter system that takes out all the mud, the chemicals, the lime wash, is that white caulk that you get in the ice. It takes that all out and then it runs into a tank. So I recycle my water. So the water that the machine dumps is 100% filtered drinking water, but I recycle it because water is a necessity and we have to take care of it. Otherwise, if there's no water, I have no business.
Especially in these times of drought and stuff, you need to be more careful about such wastage.
Yes, because if the water runs out, say for instance Windhoek's water run out, I can still produce at least a week and a half with my water that I've kept on my premises in my tank.
Wow.
So my operation doesn't go to a complete standstill if Windhoek runs out of water. I do events around Windhoek. Also, I do their ice. They love my ice. It's the price is competitive, and the service that I give, I provide not a 24-hour service, but say more or less 24-hour service. You can call me at 10 o'clock at night with an ice problem. I will be there.
Okay, great. And which parts of town?
I mission all around Windhoek also. I have about 15 places in Windhoek that I serve, and I have about 5 places outside of Windhoek that also use my ice, and my deliveries is for free.
Oh, wow.
You just have to buy a certain amount. If you buy a really small amount, then I'd maybe charge a delivery fee, but 95% of the time my delivery is for free. And this is my left hand.
Nice to meet you.
Her name is Ella. Okay. Ella, what she usually does is in summer we start at 7 o'clock because it's hot, it's warm, ice melts quickly, and in winter we start at 8. So my packets are packed 2 kilograms of gourmet ice cubes. So it's nice and fulfilled, and it's not melted that it usually runs into one big ice block, and that makes my clients very unhappy. So I try to deliver the best ice. What she does is she helps me pack in the morning. We arrive at work, then we start packing, and then when the delivery start, I shoot. And then I start delivering, I make sure my clients are happy, and then I come back and then I continue helping her until the job is finished.
Dis nou tweede jaar wat ek nou maak hierso. En hierso as jy hierso inkom, dan is dit baie koudie, is bietjie warm vir my. En dit is om net ys te pak, rondstaan bietjie. Dit werk nie soos baie uitvee, bietjie die goedjies maak. En dit is gesond ook vir my hier om ys te pak.
Great. And what time do you normally finish every day?
Usually we finish around 1 o'clock because my ice is not packed quickly, it's packed more thoroughly. So it takes a bit more time, and each bag is hand packed and sealed.
Wow. And then you must store.
Yes, I store it here while I pack, and when this storage compartment is full, I move it to my big freezer where all my gold is kept. This is where my jewels are kept. As you can see, my stock is quite packed. It freezes at minus 12 degrees. So my ice gets at least frozen 2 days before it gets delivered. If you see this truck in Windhoek, you know there's ice on its way somewhere. This truck it carries 400 kilograms of ice that I can transport at one time, so I can do at least 2 or 3 deliveries on one trip before I have to come and refill.
And are these refrigerated on there, so
Ye-
they're actually powered and kept cold?
Yes, because I feel it's good for my clients to see my ice is not taken off of a bakkie or out of a car. It comes out of a freezer into their freezer, so the quality cannot go bad.
Tell me about the name Frosties. Why did you choose that name?
Frosties, the name came from the moment that ice freezes. It makes like a frost sound, like a frost sound. And then I said Frost. My first name was, the name that I had in mind was Frost Ice. But then Frosties just comes more soft on your tongue, and it's easy to remember. So I want to try to expand the name Frosties as far as I can in Namibia. In future, I would like to transport my ice out of Windhoek to events, to Swakop, I want to be available everywhere, anytime.
Great. So do you have plans, Moss, for expansion? And obviously, that will also allow you to give people jobs.
Yes, I would, because the thing is, in Namibia's economy, people are struggling with jobs because people, the employees that people have are good employees, so they don't really want to bring in new people because people know how to do the job properly. So what I like to do is I like to create small jobs for Namibians that are struggling, and even though there's this public medical care and stuff like that, people still struggle with their daily basics. And so that's why I enrolled Ella, and I'm trying to expand. At a stage, I want to have at least 10 to 15 people working for me, from packers to delivery guys, because I want to help people create a better future for themselves, because it depends on your history. It's not easy for some people to get back on their feet, and I want to be that empowerment in their life as a young 23-year-old guy. So I really wish that people see how hard I work and they support me, because every ice pack that is bought from me is creating a job in the near future.